Yesterday, in the previous class, we have covered a little bit of your chapter 1 in your grammar, that is the sentence. Is the board visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We have done 5 kinds of sentences. Yes? We have done with 5 kinds of sentences. The first one was assertive or declarative. The second one was interrogative. The third one was imperative. Fourth one was optative. And fifth, exclamatory. So, these are the 5 kinds of sentences. Assertive or declarative, which again is divided into 2, that is affirmative and negative. Affirmative is positive, and then we have when we use no, not, it goes to negative. We have interrogative, wherein sentences end with a question mark. Yes, then we have imperative, wherein it expresses a request or an advice or an order. Then we have optative, that is, it expresses some wish, prayer, or a curse. And last, we have exclamatory, which ends a sentence with a exclamatory mark or the words, that is, it expresses a strong feeling of joy or a surprise, such as wow, hooray. So, such words we put it as exclamatory. So, these were the kinds of sentences we have completed yesterday. So, now let us move further. We will start with phrases and clauses.
Ma'am, hi.
Yes, what happened? Do you know what is the meaning of phrase? Do you know what is the meaning of clause? I guess you have learned this in your previous classes. So now we will start with a phrase.
Yes.
What is the meaning of phrase? Can anyone tell me? What is the meaning of phrase? Nobody? Don't know. Okay. It is a group of words. Phrase is a group of words with no subject. It does not have a subject. With no subject verb combination. And here we have clauses. These are also group of words.
Ma'am, a small group of words standing together as a unit.
Okay. See, yesterday when we learned about a sentence, that is also a group of words. Now today when we are learning about phrases and clauses, these are also group of words, but in phrases we don't have subject verb combination. But whereas in clauses we have subject verb combination. I'll show you how. Yesterday when we were doing sentences, I have told you about the two parts of the sentence, that is subject and predicate, right? Subject is the first part and the predicate is the second part from where the verb starts. So today in phrases, although it is a group of words, they don't have a subject verb combination. For example, if I write a sentence here, near my house. Is this a complete sentence? Near my house? No. These are only group of words. What you have read it, near my house. That doesn't make a complete sense. It's not complete. But if I say, for example here, Dexter won the race. This sentence is having a subject as well as a verb. There is a combination. There is a combination of a subject as well as a verb. See here, this is a subject and this is a verb. So both together, combination of both together, subject and a verb will give us a clause. But in the phrase, there is only a group of words which does not make complete sense. Neither it has a subject, neither it has a verb. Just near my house. Got it? So this is the difference between phrases and clauses. So phrase, a group of words which make sense but not complete sense. For example, on a wall, in the room, with a knife, having parked the car. So these are only group of words, but that doesn't make any sense because neither there is a subject nor there is a verb. But in the clause, we have a subject also and we have a verb also. Because clauses, it is a group of words having a subject and a predicate, that is verb plus the phrase. But it does not make a complete sense because at times we have combination of sentences. We call it as compound or complex sentence. Okay. A clause is often a part of a sentence. Just a small example here is given. When it rains, we do not go out. Okay. When it rains, it's a one part, a clause. Again, it is added. We do not go out. That means it has a subject also and it has a verb also. Now I'll just tell you what are the types of phrases. As we have types of sentences, we have types of phrases. Now what are those types of phrases? If I write a sentence here, types of phrases. Okay, the first one, if I write here, my two wonderful dogs. Okay, my two wonderful dogs. It's just a group of words now. Now, what is the type of phrase we have used here? Because we have a noun here. You know what is a noun? Name of a person, place, animal or a thing. So we have dogs in the sentences. So this is what? A common noun. So what is this called? It is a noun phrase. What it is called? Noun phrase because it focuses on noun. My two wonderful dogs. It is focusing on this noun here. One more example I'll give you. The tallest building in the world. Where is the noun here? Where is the noun in this sentence? Yes, come on, answer. The tallest building in the world. Where is the noun? Nobody knows? Yes? Building. Yes, very good. This is a noun. Building. So what type of phrase is this? Again, it is a noun phrase because it is focusing on building. What type of building? The tallest building. So the focus is done only on the noun here. So when the nouns are focused in a sentence in a group of words, we say as noun phrase. Okay, this is one type of phrase, that is noun phrase. Now, the third sentence, very friendly. I mean, this is a phrase, not a sentence exactly. Very friendly and will be walking. So these are two sentences now. Now you tell me, very friendly. Which part of speech is there in this? Very friendly. This is an adjective. It is describing, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
It is describing.
Yes,
So this is an adjective phrase. What it is called? Because adjective is what? Describing words. Tall, short, friendly, good, best, better. These are all adjectives. So very friendly. She is very friendly. So very friendly here is focused on the adjective. That is what we say as adjective phrase. The next sentence. Walking. What is this word? What does this word tell you? Is it not an action word? Is it not an action word? Walking?
yes, ma'am.
Verb. Very good. It is a verb. So it is what now? Verb phrase. What it is called? Verb phrase. When it is focusing on verbs, we say it as verb phrase. So this is the first type, noun phrase. Second type, adjective phrase. Third type, noun phrase. Now we go to the next. Really fast. Really fast, much quicker. What does these words tell you? What does these words tell you?
Ma'am, adjective.
Array, how it can be adjective? See, these are the verbs, fast and quick, but it's telling something more about the verb. So what it is? Adverb. Right?
These words, adjective.
Those are not adjectives. These are verbs. Fast. I'm running fast. Showing action. Do your work quickly. So quick is an action word, but when it is being told that the words are telling something more about this verbs, we say it is an adverb. It is an adding something. It's not only fast, really fast. It's not only quicker, much quicker. So something add on. It's adding something to these verbs. So what it is called as adverb, because we are adding something. Clear? So adverb phrase. So this is the fourth one. Clear till here? Any doubt? Yes? The first one, noun phrase, because we focus on nouns. Second, adjective phrase, because we are focusing on the adjectives, the describing words. The third is verb phrase, because we are focusing only on the verbs. The fourth one is adverb phrase, because we are focusing on the adverb here. Fast, quicker, carefully, okay, spontaneously, quickly. These are all adjectives, sorry, adverbs. So when such words are focused in the group of words, that time we say as adverb phrase. What will be the next one? We come to the next one. Now see this sentence. Near the post office. Now what is this near? On the 29. What are these words which are underlined? Near and on. Who is going to tell me? Yes? What are these? Near and on. You have forgotten everything, whatever you have learnt in your previous classes. These are called Prepositions. What they are called? Prepositions. In, on, at, with. These are all prepositions. So here I have underlined two words, in and on. So these are the prepositions. So it is called as preposition phrase. Preposition phrase. Because it is telling us about the time, about the place. Near the post office. Where? It's the place which is indicated here. Near. On the 29th. It's telling us on which day? On 29th. So these are the preposition phrases. So today we have learned 5 types of phrases. The first one is noun phrase, second one is adjective phrase, third one is verb phrase, fourth is adverb phrase, and fifth is the preposition phrase. Clear to everybody? Yes? Any doubt? Any doubts, children? Have you all followed? Did not follow? Did not? You all followed or you all did not follow?
Yes, ma'am. We did follow.
Followed, no? Okay, fine. Now we will move to the clauses. Now we will see what are clauses and which are the types of clauses. You need to remember all these things which is learned in your previous classes. Because grammar is the same what you learn in your lower classes. Okay, now we will see what are clauses. Okay, these are also the group of words as we said, but it has a subject and verb. Combination of subject and verb. Got it? There are two types of clauses. The first one is independent. Independent clause, and the second one is dependent. So what are the two types of clauses here? Independent and dependent. When do we say it is dependent? When it is dependent on something else. Okay? And independent means it can be an independent sentence. It doesn't depend on anything. Now let me give you an example. Here, independent, it can be a sentence. Sentence by its own. And dependent means it cannot be a sentence. Please note it down, children. Independent clause, it can be a sentence. Complete. But dependent, it cannot be a sentence. We need to add something. That means it's dependent on something else. So we will see what it is dependent. For example, now, if I write here, he ate dinner. Okay. He ate dinner. So here, what do we have? This is the subject. He is a person who is doing the action. Right? What is in your subject in the sentence? A person who is doing an action. A doer we say. So he is a subject here. And what is ate? Verb. Because it is an action. He is eating. The action is being shown. So this is a verb. So this is an independent clause. Independent. Yes. Now, the second sentence if I give you, when James got home. Only this much is the sentence. Only this much is the sentence. When James got home. Is it a complete sentence? Is it making any sense? When James got home? It is half. You don't know. When James got home, what did he do? It is half. So that means we need to add on something. That means this part is dependent on some other words. So what is that now? When James got home, comma, he ate dinner. Now is it a complete sentence? Yes. When we wrote only when James got home, it was incomplete. We did not understand much about it. But when we added this part to this, when James got home, he ate dinner. Now this is called a complete sentence. That means this was dependent on the other part of the sentence. When we have added this to this, it became a complete sentence. So this is called as a dependent clause. What it is called? A dependent clause. Got it? So when the sentence is a complete, that time we say it's like independent. It doesn't need anybody's dependency. It's complete by its own. But the clause, the group of words, when we don't have anything or when we don't understand that, when it doesn't make any sense, a complete sense, and when we add some few words to that, it becomes a dependent clause. That means when we add some more words, it becomes a complete sentence, and that is called as a dependent clause. That is here when we added, when James got home, he ate dinner. So this is called as a dependent clause. Now, if I say one more example, I'll give you. Please send me your reports. Is it a complete sentence or no? Is it a complete sentence? Yes, it's a complete sentence. Please send me your reports. Yes or no? So this is called as an independent clause. Yes. Now if I say, if you can, only this much. Is it understood? Do you understand what does it mean? Is it a complete sentence? No, it is incomplete. You need something to add on to this so that it becomes a dependent clause. So what we can add now? Please send me your reports, comma, if you can. Now is it completed? Yes. Now it's a complete sentence. Now it makes sense. Yes or no? Because earlier it was half. Now we have added on and then it became a complete sentence. So usually dependent clause will have words like when, while, whenever, before, after, because, if or unless. So when we study about or when we read about some group of words regarding dependent clauses, we usually have the words as if, when. We have again whenever, before, after. If I just add on, before you go, you don't know now, this is half done. So you can add on one, meet me before you go. That means it becomes a complete sentence. So it is a dependent clause. So when you have to identify about dependent clause, just see that the words which clauses, the sentence starts with if or before or after or when, whenever, because, unless. Such words are usually have the dependent clauses. No? Usually dependent clauses will have such words. So you can identify easily about the dependent clause. So is it understood now, independent and dependent clause? Any doubt, any difficulty in this? Any difficulty? So once again, a recap of what we did today. We have learned about sentences, the 5 kinds of sentences, that is assertive, then we have interrogative, then we have exclamatory, Then we have imperative and optative. These are the 5 kinds of sentences. Then we studied about phrases and clauses. Phrases are the group of words which do not make complete sense, or it doesn't have a subject or a verb combination. Clauses also are a combination of words, a group of words, but it has a combination of subject as well as a verb. There is a subject and a verb in the sentence. Then we learned about kinds of phrases: noun phrase, adjective phrase, verb phrase, adverb phrase, and preposition phrase. These are the 5 kinds of phrases. And then we have learned about the clauses. 2 types of clauses, that is dependent clause and independent clause. So this was what we have learned today. I hope you all have understood what is being taught today. Yes? Is it understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. In the next class, we will go to the next part. Clear to everybody? I have not completed yet. Just listen to what I am saying. You all are making a hurry to go. In the next class, we will start with the next topic. Try to solve the exercises from your book.